Hello students, welcome back. So now we are going to talk about the Xilinx Vivado Design Suite installation. So in this video, we are going to talk about how to access the installer for the Xilinx Vivado Design Suite, which version you should download, and the online installation method. So the first method is going to the official website, and that is xilinx.com. We are going to create an account there, register and login, and then go to the download section, and we are going to download the installer for our Webpack edition. We have to remember that Vivado is available only for Windows and Linux platform. It is not available for Mac OS. You will get the complete installation guide in a PDF form in the resource section as well. So let us go to the website and check that where should we go and explore for the installer download. So students, we are at the official website now. We'll go to the product sections, click here and then scroll down and go to the support. Okay, product support. Click here and then you will see the downloads. So you have to go to products, support and then download. In the download section, we are going to see various software that Xilinx provide. Here we have Vivado, which is the latest version is 2021. Then there is 2020.2 and 0.3. And then there is archive where the older versions are available. Before Vivado, there was Xilinx ISE and other softwares. So we are going to explore these versions. Ideally, we should be choosing the latest one, that is 2021. And if you see, 2021 is coming with the machine learning features also. But we are not going for that. One reason is, if you look at the size is huge. Okay, the size of this software in 2021 is huge, and as the software progress, they start discarding the support for some of the boards. So some of the beginner level boards, they are not supported in 2021. So we are going to go to the Vivado archive, and here we can choose 2018, 2017, 16, anyone. Okay, all of them are fine with the size also and board compatibility also. So let us go to the latest among these, and I select 2018.2. There is not going to be much of a difference between these versions. Okay, so all the features are going to be mostly same for the Webpack editions. So here now, see, again you can see this is 5.88 GB. You don't have to download this. Go down. This is Xilinx update. No, not this one. And here you can see that Webpack edition is having these boards. So scroll down, and here is the Webpack installer. So this is only 50 MB file. Does not mean that the software is 50 MB. It is only the installer which will start the main installation. So we will click on this. Now, as you click on this, it will redirect you to the download page. Here it will ask you to create an account and fill your details. All you have to do is just fill your name, email ID, some address and phone number, and create the account and login. Once you are done with that, click on the download button and your exe file will be downloaded. So here I am saving it. Okay, So the file is downloaded. So now the installation is like a typical software installation on Windows platform with a few selections that we have to make. So by double clicking, we start the installation. So it is going to extract some of the files from the exe file, and then the main installer will pop up. So allow the access. And let us wait for the main installer. It is going to take time. So if your machine is little bit slow, do not think that nothing is happening. Okay? If you want to cross check if something is actually happening or not, you can open the task manager and you will see that Xilinx installer is running there. So it took a while for me for this installer to appear. Now the first thing that the installer will ask you that there is a latest edition available. Do you want to get that? We'll say no by clicking on the continue. Now here are the details that these are the things that are supported with this version. We go to next, and again here we have to fill our Xilinx email ID and password, the same which you have used while downloading. So once you fill the username and password, there are two options. One is download and install in one step. The second one is only download and we will install later. Let us select the first one and say next. It is going to verify your username and password. If they are correct, then only you will land here. You have to agree for these three licenses. Go next. And now it is important. Here you have to select Webpack. Webpack is the one where you don't have to fill any license. You don't need to pay anything. But if you select Design Edition or System Edition or anything, then you need the license, you need to pay. Once you select the Webpack, we go to next, and you can see it is going to download 7.5 GB, but it is downloading the support for a lot of FPGA boards. Here, deselect these high-end FPGAs. In the 7 series also, you can choose only RTX. Deselect these. In the SoC, you can select only Zinc. Okay. And here, you don't need the SDK and the DocNav. So now you can see the size has come down. This is the thing that we need to get started and explore most of the features. And as you progress, as you go to the industry, as you get your hands on the advanced boards, you can come back and add these boards. Then we say next. We are going to select a location for the installation. So now you can see that the installer will need around 16 GB for downloading and installing, both combined. And I have around 31 GB available. So that you should make sure that your hard disk is having enough space. Once this is done, go to next. It is saying the folder is not existing. Do we create it? Yes. This is the summary. We are going to download these devices, this design tool, and at this location and all these things, and we say install. So the installation will follow once the downloading is done, and it is showing that around 23 minutes are still pending. Depending on your internet speed, it is going to take the required time. We have to download around 3.75 or 3.8 GB. So be patient and keep an eye, keep your laptop or the computer charged during this period. So now the installation has started. It is going to take from 20 to 30 minutes depending on your machine. It can take more, or less also, but typically around 20 to 25 minutes you should expect. The installation is almost complete now. It was quite fast on my PC because it had SSD. So that will depend on the type of hard disk also that you have. So it took only 7 minutes. But on a computer with HDD, it took me around 20 minutes. So that will depend completely on your system. Now it is just finalizing and installing a few more things. It is also going to ask you to install few cable drivers and additional security information. So click on install. So it is installing cable drivers now. Cable driver means when you will connect the actual hardware with your computer, you need those drivers. Now the installation process is completed. We can click on OK and the installer will quit. The software is installed with all the packages and you will have the shortcut on the desktop as well as on your start menu. So here on the desktop you can see there is Vivado 2018.2 and Vivado HLS. We will be using this icon when we explain how to use Vivado in our next video. We'll talk about it. So students, now once you have installed the software, in the next video we'll be talking about the software. We'll have a brief introduction that how to access different features and different parameters in this software. Keep learning. Thank you.